Oh, I need to fix something. Hold on. Hold on, everybody. Whoa. Okay. There we go. Now we're gonna try this. See if this will. Here we go. Okay, that seems to be working. Here, you guys can look out the door, though, while I finish getting things ready here. Oh, there we go. Okay, got that done. I'm actually gonna. Oh man, it is still incredibly breezy out here, but it's supposed to be a little bit warmer. It's supposed to be like almost 70 or just like right at 70 degrees or something today. And then yeah, I did think about, oh, the guy with the mining claim is here this morning. At 5:30 this morning, somebody went by on a four-wheeler or an OHV of some sort. It sounded more like a four-wheeler or something, but it could have been a smaller OHV. But who knows? We're gonna wear our Javelina edition Gooder sunglasses that we got. Yeah, they may be pink, but I don't care. They're actually pretty fire. I don't know if you guys can see them, but they're pretty fire, and they got the little Javelina thing on the side of them. That's pretty cool. Oh, you guys can't see it. There we go. Right there. See that? It's pretty cool. That's all I gotta say. And now, because I got my hat down so low, I can't get my sunglasses on. It's so windy, I kind of pulled my hat down so it wouldn't blow off. And our other camping buddy is out here too, so. Start. I don't know how far we're gonna go today. I'm just gonna run. I think we'll go up the trail, up the road, I mean, to where it does the trail, and then we're gonna go that way, down down the Black Canyon heading south, which is, so at least for the portion that we were on the other day, and maybe a little bit further. See how the signal is? Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Though it would be fun just to climb the ridge again, but that was a mile up. I mean, that was a 7-mile run. I don't have that in me today. After, just slowly trying to beef things up. I wish I could see how many. I can't tell if I have anybody on Twitch or not. The overlay that I added on my screen, you guys can't see, but I added on my screen to see if who's watching on what. Doesn't show me on my Twitch, and my dashboard when I'm multicasting doesn't show me either. So I don't even know if I have anybody on. Let me check my stream manager. Oh well. Says I have 4 people. Says I have 4 people. Somebody just put in there. I can't read it. Oh, it's Rachel. She's on. Okay. But it has been quite breezy. So on my Twitch story, I said that I'd be here. I was getting ready to go live and whatever, and I'd be here for at least, I gotta zip my pocket up. Is that good or bad? What, you being on? Being good or bad? It's good. So I don't know. I'm either going to leave this afternoon. I got to wait for Jamil to figure out what he wants to do. But oh no, that is breezy. I mean, it's good because that sun would feel way warmer than it actually is right now. But I hate running in the wind. I really hate it. So, but anyways, I might leave this afternoon, or I might leave here tomorrow morning. But I just got to wait for Jamil to get back to me, because at the end of the FKT attempt, a little check-in this morning, they made mention about possibly going out to where Ben Light actually mentioned, like, oh, just come out here if you want to come out here. This is where we'll probably be in the morning or tonight or whatever. If you guys want to do the show out here, which Jamil can't do. Like, he wouldn't just be able to roll up and do it. But I can. So I shot him a message in our group chat for this FKT attempt and said, hey, let me know if you want me to roll up with my mobile studio. I can do that if that's, something you guys would be interested in. But I said, just let me know, because I will be heading north to Montana if here in the next couple days. But I don't mind sticking around a little bit longer if this is what you want to do. And this would only be like tomorrow, so, or possibly in Flagstaff area as well. I don't think Flagstaff area, because where Mike is going to be stopping at tonight is only an hour away for Bryce and Jamil to drive to. It'd be about an hour and a half away from me, from where I'm sitting at right now. But I can't reach chat because my sunglasses being polarized and my screen protector on my phone don't like to interact with each other. But we are, I feel like I should have crossed the trail already. I'm not seeing it. I'm going to change views. There we go. You guys don't need to be looking at my ugly face. You can look at the gorgeous views out here. But anyways, so he's going to discuss it over with McKnight's team and everything and get back to me. So, if he gets back to me, then I will be leaving here tonight or this afternoon and going and setting up where McKnight's crew is going to be for the night, and then having everything ready so that when Jamil and Bryce show up in the morning, we can go live. They just need to export their JSON. Oh, here's the trail. And then I can just import it and have all the overlays and all that stuff. Because I don't have any of his overlays. I mean, we could build it in the morning, but pretty quick, because they have everything on a Google Drive that they could just give me access to, and we could build it. But so there's a possibility that we could be going live for this FKT attempt in the morning on location, which would be cool. Now, if they're not going to do that, then if we're not going to do that, then I will leave here in the morning. I will pack up and then drive up to a different section of the trail, run there in the morning, and then I'm going to start heading north and probably spend one night up around North Rim and then just drive the rest of the way, because I am almost out of food and everything. So and I have to be in Montana by, like I said yesterday, I have to be in Montana by Tuesday morning for an appointment. So I want to at least get there no later than Monday night, because I don't want to just roll in and then be all stinky and whatever and go straight to the appointment. But I mean, I can always spend a few days, and which I might do. I might just, on my way through Flagstaff, stop at a grocery store and get some food. Or if I'm gonna go and do the mobile thing, then I will stop in Superior and get some food at a grocery store and get some food tonight. So, or if I just plan on driving straight back to Montana, which I was hoping the weather was going to get nicer, it's not. It's pretty much just going to stay hovering around with the lows in the 20s and the highs in the 40s for at least the next 10 days. So, and raining off and on. Well, and or snowing, I guess, depending on what time of day it is. And then figure out what I'm going to do. I really don't want to waste my cow permit this year, but I haven't been able to get out and sight in my rifle yet. Oh, man, there's just mesquites reaching across the trail trying to scratch my leggies. A lot of bike traffic on here. Means there not a lot of runners have been through here, because at least if people have been running on top of the bike tracks, you'd be able to tell, but it is just bike tracks. There's no people tracks. Man, I can feel my hips. My hips don't lie. They're still a little stiff after those, what was that, Saturday night with those top finishers at Javelina. Me trying to keep up with them, and they're running 5.5 minute miles. I was not prepared to do that. My legs can tell. I haven't ran that fast in over a year. We're just going to take it easy and just kind of run walk this. It's just pretty much some rollers for the next, at least the next 2 miles. Maybe a little bit of a downhill here in about a mile. I mean, I guess it does kind of go downhill. Once you cross that Jeep trail that we came down a couple days ago, it actually has quite a bit of downhill, and that's where I might lose the signal. So that's why I don't know how far I'm going to go, because I might lose signal at that point. So I'll just turn around. And who knows, I may not even go that far. I don't know. I'm playing it by ear. I'm just out here having fun runs. That's all I'm doing. Getting my legs scratched by mesquite trees hanging off the edge of the path. I made it to the, well, no, I haven't made it to the four-wheeler trail. It goes down to the mining claim. That's where that guy's parked. I'm barely above our van right now. Ow! See that guy working though in the claim. I wonder what he's doing. Just sitting there, I guess. So the other guy that's camped out where I like to camp, he's finally back. I don't know when he came back. We did cross where that Jeep trail is. I just didn't notice it. Had to have been back right there somewhere, I would think. I just wasn't paying attention. Just wasn't paying attention. Crawls out of bush holding coffee. Good morning there, Warback. I don't know when this. So last night too, I almost just packed up and left because I don't know where this forest or this wildfire is at. But around lunchtime yesterday, like shortly after I entered the stream, all through the night, it was so smoky. I mean, it was like horrible. And just smelt. I mean, you could smell the fire. It was so smoky in here that I was surprised when I opened the door at 6 o'clock this morning, because I got woken up by somebody in their OHV going by at 5:45. It's like, I don't know, maybe they're hunting or something, but I don't know what you're hunting up here. I haven't seen any deer. I'm guessing they're probably around, but I haven't seen any ever. I've never seen any deer out here. But yeah, there's like hardly, like no smoke. You can see just barely a little bit of haze still. But I checked the wildfire map and there was nothing like close by, so I don't know where it was coming from. Especially based upon the direction the wind was blowing. Where it was coming from, but it was like the closest actual fire was up in what is it, is it Sequoia National Park or Yosemite National Park, something way over in California. Hunting joggers. now that you're there, Rachel won't say anything. That is correct. She's shy. Although she should be working right now as well. Dang, there's all these little tiny little singular mesquite branches hanging out over the trails. They're just shredding my shin bones. So that's new from a few days ago when we came through here. A little hole being dug in the ground by something. Ow! God dang. That was like a full branch tried to reach out and get me. Snagged onto my clothes. I don't want to ruin this shirt. This is a nice sun shirt that I got from working Javelina. It's my official Javelina media team shirt that they gave me. brushed against this because look how close it is to the trail. I have brushed against that so many times out here. But those things are so protected that they can't do anything with it. Like the Trail Society and stuff that manages the trail, they can't do anything. Now they will typically go through like this prickly pear right here, and they'll at least whack off, you know, some of the stuff hanging towards the trail, because that won't hurt the cactus at all. Crazy you said hole in ground, because I was gonna say that's the perfect spot. Hiding ammo and jerky out there. Well, it's funny because there's a couple, I mean, this section right here is nothing but public land, BLM land. You go just on the other side of that ridge and you actually get into national forest land for the Bradshaws there. I don't remember what forest it is. I don't think it's the Coronado Forest National Forest. It might be the Coconino National Forest. I don't know. But, and then you have behind me, if you go just a couple miles, is a whole big plot of different private landowners. There's the pocket in there. But during the race week on this, because you got a little bit further down this way, you have gun ranges. And so they have to remind everybody that, you know, you're going to hear gunfires, but, you know, gunshots, don't worry. Like, they're not shooting at you, and it's not dangerous or whatever. And it just always makes me laugh. I'll never forget a post by a guy, one of the elites, was out here right before Black Canyon running the same section I was running. And I looked at it because I was like, I mean, he was obviously a pro runner. So I checked the Strava for that day to see who was out there, to see if he was on Strava, and he was. And it was funny because he put on his comment something about, he was definitely anti-gun based upon his comment. But it was like, I don't know why they have to put, like, how did he put it? I don't know why awesome trails like that always have to go through Honkyville with their guns and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, dude, have you ever gone to like South Chicago or Detroit or anything? Because the gunfire there is a hell of a lot worse than what was going on that day. So you're saying Chicago is Honkyville as well? And yeah, it's just like, your comment just shows how ignorant you are. cords on my vest that kept hitting me. It was bugging me. So I had to weave it through and attach it somewhere. Oh, sure, the guy that was camping down below me, he's gone now. His truck isn't there. I mean, his fifth wheel is still there. Or it's not a fifth wheel, it's a bumper pull. It's a camping trailer, I should say, is still there. Just glanced at my watch and I'm running an 8-minute mile pace, and it feels like I'm running like a 12-minute mile pace. Man, now it's kind of out of that breeze, and it feels really super hot now. Goldenrod tire. Yeah, I haven't played that game for a long time because it just takes so much so much of my time, let's say, because you get into it and it takes a long time to really do anything. Like, I mean, it takes a couple days to really get to where you can craft good things and get your base set up and all that. This is usually around the time that I just grind it, though, around Halloween. Maybe when I get back to Montana, I'll have to try and do some streams, maybe. Oh, there's somebody camped out right there. I've never actually looked at that spot before. That's kind of cool. It looks like actually a good spot. We're just gonna go a little bit further because I think we'll just go to the 2-mile mark and turn around. Oh, gosh dang, I really gotta pee now all of a sudden. Here, you guys look at the trail over here. It's a nice looking trail. Okay, I'm back. I feel way better. Farty over here. want to know what kind of animal is out here pooping out the cactus fruits, because the scat does not look like anything I recognize. Oh, there's been some cows through here, though. That's not cows that are pooping out the cactus fruit, though. That is not their poop. I would guess and say they probably do eat it. Because, shoot, they eat the prickly pear cactus itself, too. Which tells you how tough their mouths are. I haven't seen any out here, but supposedly they're out here. Could be, I don't know what it would be. I don't know if they have coati out here or not. That would be something they would probably eat as well. Who knows? When I was down by Tucson, I saw the same thing. So it's, whatever it is in both locations. Down there, at first, I thought it was probably a bear, because it does kind of look like bear scat sometimes. But there's definitely no bear here down this low. I mean, there's bear up in the Bradshaws up higher, but we're down pretty low here. Did I do any night runs with this full moon? No, I didn't do any. Well, I mean, yes and no. When I was helping support Javelina for their live stream production, the top finishers all came in after dark. So yeah, I was out on trails running. But I had to have my headlamp on, because in order for them to see on the video feed, I had to have a headlamp on. So yes, I did, but not for just being out there running. There was a few times when I was waiting. Because I could only go back so far on the finish, the trail coming in on the finish. I can only go about 3/4 of a mile back to where there was a trail juncture, because I'd lose signal after that. And while I was waiting for the top finishers to come through, I would turn my headlamp off for two reasons. One being because full moon did make it so bright that I could still see quite a bit, but also because it was a looped course and there was 3 different races going on at the same time. It was like a constant flow of people with their headlamps coming down the trail, and so I could see the people on the trail a lot easier. Plus, I'm not shining my headlamp into their eyes. I mean, they're out there racing. I don't want to be a burden. But I actually think I might just turn around, because this is a section that gets really stupid rocky. We'll go to that saguaro up there. We'll make that that actually is probably where the trail crosses the road. Being honest, we'll go out there and turn around. I'm over my 2-mile mark, but whatever. Probably a losey, guys. But anyways, if I turn my headlamp off to where I didn't have that ambient light and I could see the headlights coming, I could see, it's pretty obvious who the top
person was, the top racers coming in, because they're moving twice as fast as everybody else and passing people. So I would just keep an eye on the headlamps, coming quarter mile down the trail, and then I knew when they were getting ready to get to me. But yeah, it was really cool. And then here, I don't know if it was like that everywhere, but on the race night, because that's when the full moon hit here, it was there was a partial lunar eclipse as well around the middle of the night, which would have been cool for me to see, but I was asleep by then. I had to get to bed because I had to be up early in order to drive back from the race location back into downtown Phoenix to get to the studio in time to produce the AZT live stream. And then once I got done with that, turn right around and drive back out to where the race was and help them with the final few hours of the production. But yeah, I mean, I was out there for let's see, I did the Saturday morning production, and the race had started by then. Got done with that, drove over to where the race was. Well, starting on Friday, I had to wake up really early to leave here to get to the studio by 6:30 for the first kickoff show. Produced that, and then immediately drove over to the race to help support a lot of their pre-race production stuff. And I was there till about 7 or 8 at night, and then when we got done there for the final pre-race show, then I drove to a place about halfway in between the race and the studio that I could spend the night. Just park and spend the night, and then okay, this is where I said I was going to turn around because there's the saguaro up there, but I thought the trail was a little bit higher. We'd have better views. I'll maybe just go over here around the bend. But did that, drove into the studio, then had to drive back out to the race, and then I helped them with the live stream production for about 14 hours, and then crashed. Yeah, this is as far as I'm going to go. Man, look at the views. The Bradshaws are just looking awesome. Just looking awesome. Was under the moon spooky? Yeah, I noticed that. Even over here, I could see that. Ooh, that breeze is feeling nice now because I was getting warm. Now I'm turning into it. Even though I hate running in the wind, that breeze actually feels nice. It's cooling me off a bit. But yeah, it was kind of crazy because then I went to bed, and then I had to, because I was parked out at the race headquarters, I had to leave early enough that I could get to the studio in time, which from the race headquarters, or where the race is going on, to the studio was only a 45-minute drive roughly one way, so not too bad, but still, I mean, you're driving through Phoenix the whole time pretty much. I mean, you're starting off because it was out in Fountain Hills areas, and you're driving through Fountain Hills and through Scottsdale, then into Phoenix. I mean, it's all city, so it's all, traffic and everything for 45 minutes. Not like you're on a nice vacant, highway or something. But it was pretty good. I thoroughly enjoyed the experience, and it's another thing I could put on my resume. So mail will definitely reach out to me. I told him that, especially this time of year, I spend quite a bit of time down here. So, you know, if you need anything, just reach out to me, and even like at any time, just reach out to me. Because if I don't have anything going on, I'm up for road trips. I don't care. Named after Bradshaw, the wrestler? I really doubt that. Although I used to joke that they were named after Terry Bradshaw, the football player. I actually have no clue as to what they're named after. Into the headwind, but it didn't feel like I couldn't even feel the wind going the opposite direction. I wasn't moving that fast. It's definitely picked up. Yeah, see, now it's died down. I think it just has little spurts of gusts every now and then. Oh. Can't believe you're going back to Montana. If I were you, I'd stay there. Two things. The main reason why I'm going back is because I drew that cow elk permit and I don't want it to go to waste. I'd love to put some good meat in my freezer. So I was already planning on going back for at least a few weeks to do some hunting, but now I have a couple appointments next week, so I have to be back there. That's why originally I would be back there already. I was gonna leave right after the race last Sunday and head back. I would have got back last night, but because of the weather in Montana, I've just been not excited to get back. Let's put it that way. So I'm probably going to take and just drag my feet. I would still like to go hunting, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Just because I haven't sighted in my rifle yet or anything, and I don't know how easy it's going to be able to do because I haven't even bore sighted yet. It's a new scope, let's just say it's just a plain Jane basic scope, a little Bushnell that was like my backup that I had, because my nice scope, the last year I hunted, which was 3 years ago, my rifle fell off the gun stand and knocked the reticles all haywire, and I've yet to send it in. It's a Vortex, and I've yet to send it in because it's got lifetime warranty. They'll fix it for free, but I got to send it to them, and I've yet to do that to get it fixed. put my other scope on, which is just a plain Jane basic, I think 3x9 Bushnell scope. Oh. So I got to bore sight it and do all that. I have not done it yet. So I don't know if I'll be able to get the opportunity to hunt or not. We're getting close to the end of hunting season. 3 weeks left, I think. Although my cow tag, if a place opens up for late season, I would be able to use it for that as well. If I don't use it. So that, I mean, I'll always hold that open, that option open. Late hunt for Montana is in the January time frame, so the only thing is there's not a lot of big, because for late hunt you're pretty much in my area, it's really only 2 ranches that will open up for a late hunt. None of the public land opens up. So, because most of my hunting district is all a wildlife management area, so I'll never open up for late hunt stuff. In fact, you can hardly ever hunt there. Big reason why I want to do it is because I haven't been buying any beef. I haven't even really been buying much chicken, just because it doesn't matter what it is, the prices are insane. Now I did the other day before I left was stopped at a grocery store in Bozeman that I usually go to when I'm through town, and they were having like a 24-hour sale on a few of their cuts of beef that was so super cheap. So I bought as much as I could there. It ended up being like $1.99 a pound. And, you know, this is stuff like chuck roast and stuff like that, but rump roast, you know, things. So not like, you know, your T-bone steaks or sirloins or anything like that, but I don't really care. But shoot, I ate that. I think it ended up being about 12 pounds of meat that I was able to get. I got 2, I want to say, no, it wouldn't have been 12 pounds, it was like 8 pounds, I guess, of meat. It was like 2 4-pound roasts that I was able to get, because you're limited to 2, and I got the biggest ones I could find. But yeah, so I didn't take, because then I actually had some good meat. It didn't take long for me to burn through that. Because once it hits the lips, it's so good. Can you shoot it on base? No. Now you can, I think they do some sort of like disabled vet thing on the back acreage, because that's actually public land leased by the base. You still have to get permission from the base or whatever, but they do some trips out there for disabled veterans and stuff. But that's only for deer. I don't think you could shoot elk out there. There definitely is elk when you get way back there, but yeah, you can't shoot anything on base. Somebody like me could never Never shoot anything on base. But for me, it's not even in my hunting district. So I definitely wouldn't be able to. Because in Montana, if you draw a special permit for a certain hunting district, then you're limited to that hunting district. Even if it was like a general season somewhere else, you know, like there are certain districts that you can get just like a general over-the-counter either sex tag, or I should say your general tag works for either sex in like a 1 week period in certain districts. But if you draw an actual special permit, then you can't do that. You have to use it in your tag in one of those in your actual district. Now, that's what you have to do. There's no way around it. Oh, sighting in? No. Nope, there is. Montana isn't North Dakota where they have shady rules on how they operate their ranges. I hope Rachel's still on because she's the range officer in North Dakota. There's two ranges, decent ranges. One is a really, really good range just outside of Helena. But this late in the year, because they're memberships, you have to have memberships, and so this late in the year, it's not worth it. The one that's a little bit further away is not, I mean, it's a decent range to go out there, and definitely not built up by any means, and it's cheaper. It's a lot further away. The close one, it's only like 10 miles outside of Helena, is super nice. They have great lanes set up for like 25, 50 yards, and then they have a 100-yard range with like, I mean, there's probably 30 lanes on it. And then they have a long range, 200 to 500 yard with a couple lanes as well. But because they've done that and built it up, it's so expensive, and I'm not going to spend, I want to say it's $100 a year now. If this was January and I was going to be around more, then yeah, I'd pay $100 to be able to use that. But to use it like one time this late in the year just to sight in, because it's not an indoor range at all. It's all outdoor range. So any later in the year, you're not going to be out there using it. You get your diehards that'll still go out there and shoot pistols or something, but you're not going to be out there when it's minus 30 and 2 feet of snow, having to post hole out to the 100-yard targets or something. At least the 25, 50 yard has the targets where they're automated, like have the little automated thing, so you can just hit the button and they come in and out. You don't have to track out there. All the rest of them, you have to go out there. Which also sucks, because then you're like, if there's tons of people out there, you have to put your flag up and wait for everybody to stop shooting and put their flag up so that you can go out there. And a lot of people don't pay attention, and you know, they're not out there sighting anything in, they're just out there fun shooting. So they're like No, I got like another box of ammo here I want to blow through. I want to stop and let you go out there and, you know, look at your target and see if you have to, you know, adjust or whatever. It's like Montana go shoot turkey. Sounds like a commie. Well, no, there's lots of area where I could just go out and shoot. There's so much public lands around there. But if it's snowy and cold, I don't like sighting in my rifle. And I probably can't even get to it in my van because you're on those forest roads, forest access roads, public land access roads. Then, you know, there's no plowing or anything. My van only has so much clearance on it. So that's what would limit me from being able to sight in my rifle. Plus the fact that a little more difficult to find some places probably because everybody's out there hunting. So you get out there and then I'd feel like a dick if somebody's out there set up in an area trying to shoot a deer or an elk or something, and here I roll in and start blasting my weapon trying to sight it in. I wouldn't like that if I was hunting. Wish kids were cricket stalkers. You probably got some cleaning all day content. Oops. I'm reading chat and not paying attention where the trail's going. Oh no, that guy's still there. His truck is still there. He's just parked in a different spot. Yeah, I was looking at I have my little Beretta pistol in my van all the time, and I was looking at it last night and I'm like, gosh dang, I need to clean this thing, but I don't have any of my cleaning stuff with me. They are all back in the apartment. Yeah, I saw that after I woke up. You're right. I was asleep. I saw after I woke up that I had the notification that you went live in the middle of the night. Oh no! All of a sudden I was like, "Wait, did the mining claim guy leave?" But no, he's still parked there. I don't see him though. I wonder, like, what he actually does. Like, can't imagine, like, what he actually does for mining. There's no, like, it's not like there's water there that he can set up a sluice box or anything. It's like, does he just dig up like buckets of dirt or something and then take it back somewhere else, back home or whatever? I don't know. No idea. Clean kit from Desert Plant. Yeah, that wouldn't work so good. The cleaning part would probably work, but I don't have any lubricant, so I would probably end up rusting portions of my gun somehow from the moisture in the Desert Plant. Dang, how far back in here did I go? I hit the 4-mile mark. I didn't glance to see how far we had gone when we turned around, or at least I don't remember I did. Go back in the VOD and look and see if I said anything subconsciously out loud. Ah, geez, this section has so much overgrowth on the trail. I am just getting scratched all the crap. Whew. And the uphill's killing me. I really didn't eat anything for breakfast other than probably about 70 calories is all. And I'm feeling it now. It's 11:30. It's almost lunchtime. I wonder if that's the guy that had the OHV, although that seems like an odd place to park if you're going to be driving an OHV. Maybe it is, I don't know. Oh, here's where the trail is going down there. Gosh dang, that's almost above my van. I didn't know it came over that far. Be at almost 5 miles probably by the time I get back. We gotta go way over there and come back on the road. He's probably just cooking meth. The Red A300 is the sweetest red shotgun I've ever touched. So hot. Yeah, I haven't even looked at it, I'm not gonna lie. It's a tactical shotgun, I'm guessing. I mean, it's a Beretta, so, or that model of a Beretta, so it makes sense. What's the choke limits on it? Like I said, I know nothing about that, but I really, to be honest, I don't know anything about any tactical shotguns. The only shotgun I have is a Remington A70 that I use for shooting birds. Ow! Man, that guy reached out and got me good. That was like, that dude ripped away the flesh. I'm gonna have to make sure I don't have any thorns stuck in me after that one. If you want to see something that looks painful, look up, I mean, you can just Google like pterodactyl, javelina, like cactus, or something like that, because she ran into a cactus, and it was just, when she got to the aid station, they had to pull all this. It was actually technically a cholla that she ran into, that she had to sat at the aid station for a while as they were pulling them off. And you want to talk about painful, man, that was nuts. She eventually dropped out of the race, DNF'd, because multiple reasons, but I think a lot of it had to do with that. I mean, she was having problems keeping things down in her stomach. But when you go through, your body goes through stuff like that, and the shock of it, it can cause problems, being nauseated and stuff. But I still don't know how the heck she... It's like, what, were you trying to hug? Gosh dang, that hurt. Oh, man. I can't tell. Like, my leg hurts, like I still have some thorns in there, but I can't see any. Short length full car front mag tube. You just let your pants off. I do need gaiters. You actually see a lot of people that have like that wear the gaiters that go up, below the knee, like all the way up the knee. When they're out here running a lot of these trails, especially doing like the thru hikers that are doing a lot of these trails, definitely wear them. Like McKnight is doing his fastest known time attempt right now on the Arizona Trail. He just went through a lot of the sections that are famous for just ripping your legs up, and people will have those full, basically full length gaiters, or half, up to your knees. Or what was it, last year there was some people that were doing it, and they saw how bad the overgrowth was on the trail, and they just had some friends bring out some pool noodles that they just cut in half and just tied to their legs with some, like the front of their legs with some 550 cord just to protect it. Okay, we made it to the road. Outdoor Research makes them in multicam, but they're like $150, $200. Gosh dang. Oh, there's part of me that really wants to. What are we at? 4.6 miles. We've done 400 feet again. Could get more vert, but whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's go back. By the time I get back to the van, we'll be at almost 4 3/4 miles. It's all good. I'd wear Puma. Get all rested this bitch. Yeah. Oh, God dang, I'm out of the wind now. I am just roasting. Holy cow. Only footprints out here are mine. Oh, jeez. I'm tripping over the tiniest little rocks. That's always good, because I'm looking at the screen instead of where my feet are going. Oregon has deserts with very little cactus. Yeah, it's a lot like central and eastern Washington. Same exact thing. Oh man, I'm gonna have to check and see how much water I have left. I think I have at least 3 gallons still. Pretty sure. I mean, that can easily get me at least 2 days. Oh, see, I gotta in soon anyways. I just got the 20% battery. Badlands outside of Spokane is where I was spawned. Well, I like to think I was spawned in the Badlands outside of Great Falls, because it is just arid nothingness out there too. We actually had cactus, like our back acreage, which was about 8 acres, that we just left to do whatever, and we'd occasionally might cut some of it for hay or something, but it was not very good hay. Mostly just had when I was really young, our cows would just go out there into pasture and whatever, but we actually had prickly pear cactus sporadic around there. Fairchild Air Force Base, yeah, I have actually been there before. It's where they do sear for the Air Force, or sear for other people, because I know the biggest place they do sear for Army is Fort Rucker down in Alabama, because all Army pilots have to go through sear training, and those are the most of the people that have to go through sear training. Other than that, it's just your special forces people and rangers and stuff. I guess they all go through it. Don't they do SEER training in Fort Benning? I'm not sure if they do or not. I have no idea, but I do know they do SEER training in Fort Rucker, because when I was there for Warrant Officer Candidate School, they because they shared all the pilot school shared, or flight school, I guess, shared the same dining facility with us, and so you could always tell when each class was going through SEER training, because your people, like, your fun fact, it's not only pilots that go through flight school, so you would have some individuals that would, the people that could have their face touched were not actual pilots. But they would be coming through at the same time as all the pilots going through SEER training, and they would just be beat the hell up, like just bruised, black eyes. It didn't matter, females, males, it was all the same. And they would just be beat up. So you could always tell the people that were going through SEER training. Whew.
There's a guy with the puppers. I was hoping I was going to get to say hi to the puppers. No, I haven't been like keeping up with anything. Once I got out, not gonna lie, once I got out of the military, I have not done anything. Gosh dang, my leg is just ripped to shreds. Let's see. Doesn't look like I got any thorns. It's hard to tell because I'm not that flexible, but oh man, there's one like on the side of my thigh that's just ripped deep. Oh. Ooh, I am sweaty. Okay, we're gonna move the camera up. Because nobody wants to see me without my shirt on. And then I'd have to change my stream stuff to match Taylor. What's that one? Taylor. She's always on like the front page doing the what is it, body painting or hot tub streams or whatever it is. Probably all of the above. I don't know why Twitch keeps trying to like throwing it on my suggested, because I never watch any of that stuff, but whatever. Just one locking lever breaks it in two, and it holds zero. Wow, that's actually pretty impressive. And I have put on some pounds since I came back to the States. I need to go back to Europe, if anything, just to lose weight again. Or I could be disciplined and actually eat better. I mean, who wants to eat better? Okay, it's hot out here. I'm gonna change. Oh, I'm gonna sit in here where there's shade. There we go. Ooh, oops, wrong direction. You guys don't need to see my nipples. You may want to see my nipples, but you don't need to see my nipples. Should get blow up hot tub for your place and get the thirsty boys. Hells yeah. See, that's the thing, you know, that's the problem with a lot of this I don't know what you would call it, not necessarily like women activist type of things, but that's the one thing where women, like, I can't make money by selling feet pics or whatever, because there's no sick women out there that want to see my feet, but there's sick guys out there that would want to see any girl's feet. Wow, there's a big old wasp right here. Get out of here. Go on, get. Because if there was sick women out there that would want to do that, I would have no problem doing any of that stuff. I'm not proud. I could care less. I mean, hell, I wouldn't care if it was guys that wanted to see my feet pics. Or anything else, really. I wouldn't care.
Yeah, exactly. There's sick dudes out there. If I could make money with an OnlyFans account, I wouldn't care if it was girls or guys looking at me. I would do it. Because I am not proud. Problem is I don't have anything worthwhile seeing, so it wouldn't matter. Ooh. Micropene, some people are into that. No, I'm just average. See, even that, at least if you had like a micropene, that would be, you know, your uniqueness, your gimmick. I'm just average. Just average. Oh, well, look at it. I'm still up on, that's my YouTube mod right there. And then behind me is my Twitch mod up. Ah, raw. How's the noise transfer in your building? Can we play Katy Perry while you splash around? We could play Katy Perry, but most of my neighbors work during the day, so it'd have to be during the day. Speaking of which, I wonder how good the construction is going in my building. Because they were just rocking it on it before I left. They're supposed to be done by December. So they got another month to be done. They're still working on the top floor, so I don't know. It is currently 69 degrees outside. It felt way warmer than that with that sun shining. I need to turn my exhaust fan on because it's almost 80 degrees inside the van. Get some of that warm air out. Okay, well that's going to be it for today because my phone's about to die now. So I'm going to end the stream. And I'm going to go and get my OnlyFans account set up. And then upload some stuff. Yeah. And then wait to see if I'm leaving here tonight or tomorrow morning. We'll see. But yeah, thank you for everybody who did join today. I've seen lots of people coming in and out. And make sure, if those of you on YouTube, go on over to my Twitch channel. Hit that follow button. And yeah, That'll be at the earliest, like probably a midweek next week thing. Because I definitely won't be back to Montana until Friday or so. And based upon the weather, I'm not going to be out there while it's raining. Trying to sight in my gun. So. But yeah. I will see everybody maybe tomorrow. We'll see. If I'm here, I will see you guys tomorrow morning. If I'm not here, I will see you guys probably tomorrow afternoon. So we'll see. But yeah, bye everybody. Love you all, and I will see you guys in the next stream. And yeah, bye.